How's it going, guys? Here is my preview and prediction for tomorrow's game, which will see Fulham take on Arsenal. So yeah, let's get into it. So with this game, it's obviously Fulham at the home side. Now Arsenal have had a bit of a hoodoo here recently. I think we beat them in the last time we played, which was at home. We beat them 2-1. But before that, I think if I remember right, now away from home, I know we lost 1-0. Then I think it was away from home, it was a 1-1 draw. And I think even before that, we were home and it was a 2-2, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that, but we've definitely struggled here recently. Fulham, I believe, have lost the last two games, but they've also got a good record at home this season. I think they've won the last four home games or something like that. So again, they've you can't rule them out. You can't rule them out. Again, they were also unlucky against Aston Villa. I thought some of the decisions didn't go their way. They've got some good players there as well. I like that Josh King. Looks like he's quite a talent. Then there's also Sander Berg, obviously very Premier League proven. They have a lot of former Arsenal players. Obviously, Alex Iwobi is a main one. Smith Rowe probably won't start, but could come off the bench. Obviously, even their goalkeeper Bernd, very good goalkeeper. So there was a bit of a connection there with Fulham. Arsenal, obviously, yeah. We went into before the international break. We were 5 points off the top of the table. We were now, when we went into the international break, 1 point clear at the top of the table. So, we've been on good form. We need to capitalize. We need to keep winning games. Liverpool, I mean, I don't think they will, but there's potential they drop points to Manchester United. So, we've got to win these games. Again, these games like this, where we struggled recently away from home. These are the games we've got to be winning. With no slip-ups here. We did it against Newcastle. We struggled away to Newcastle. We've got to do the same here. We need all 3 points this game. Arsenal, obviously, before the international break, we went and played West Ham. Got the 2-0 win there. Very comfortable night's work. So that was very nice. But I think we're going to get a more difficult game here. International break thing is a lot of our players played international break. Even for England, I mean, Saka played a yacht, Declan Rice played a yacht, Scary played against the Latvia the other day. Eze came off the bench and scored. So, a lot of our players, Marino played for Spain. So, a lot of our players have been away on the international break. That's something that obviously the bigger teams have to deal with because we have a lot of good players. There's just so many fixtures, not just for Arsenal, for all teams. Liverpool have the problem, Man City have the problem, where even international breaks, their players are constantly playing still. So there's just a lot of games. But we will get into the predicted lineup. So in goal, David Raya. I mean, easy peasy, no choice. No chance that changes. It's Kepa's a fine second choice goalkeeper, but Raya is undoubtedly the number one. Centre backs, Silva, Gabriel. Easy peasy again there. The two best centre backs pairing. No, it's the best centre back pairing in the division. So that's not going to change. Again, Gabriel's also a big threat from set pieces as well, which I feel like will be important in this game. Right back, it's going to be Jurrien Timber, who, I mean, I keep singing this guy's praises. He's absolutely immense. Absolutely immense. Probably being our best player of the season so far. Incredible player, man. Incredible. Yeah. Fantastic. Left back, what's the story of Fiore? Wouldn't you like to know? That was cringe. Alright, there you go. Fiore, left back. Again, Scary could play. I mean, he's a very, very solid left back as well. I mean, it's a good headache to have. Do we play Fiore or Scary? But throughout the season, it's been Fiore, so I don't see that changing here. Midfield, I'm going to go with Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice will play. If he's fit, he plays. He is, one of those undroppable players, really. We're going to go Zubamendi, I think, yeah. I was tempted to put Marino in because of his form he's been in for Spain. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Zubamendi. I think that is probably our best midfield, too. Marino's a good impact sub to have off the bench because he can even go out as that centre forward, But I will go with Zubamendi. And then I'm going to go with Eze because Ødegaard's apparently going to be out for a few weeks still. So it will be Eze in the midfield. As they got a goal for England against Latvia when he came off the bench the other day. So, and he's in his best position in that midfield, in my opinion. On the right, we're going to go Bukayo Saka. Obviously, again, Noni Madueke is out. Yeah, there's no real competition there, so Saka will play. And he will play when Madueke's fit as well on that right-hand side. On the left, now I would go with Martinelli personally. I think Martinelli deserves a chance to start, but I think it's going to be Trossard. That seems to be what Arteta favours, so I imagine that's not going to change here. So I do think it'll be Leandro Trossard. I'd like to see a big game from him. I want to see. We know the quality Trossard has when he's on form. We know the quality he has. So, I'd like to see him maybe chipping with a goal. And then up front, obviously, Victor Gyökeres. He is our main striker, especially once Havertz is out. Again, I'd like to see him start scoring, but what he does, his pressing is very good. The fact that defenses have to double up on him, which means more space for the wingers, very fucking useful there. It will be Gyökeres. Now, I am, as I said, this game, it is a nerve-wracking one because, how bad our history is here recently, our hoodoo, if you will, how bad our form's been. So it is a bit nerve-wracking, this one. I am a bit nervous going into this game. But does that affect my prediction? Does it? Hell, I'm going 3-0 Arsenal. I think we're gonna put 3 past them. We'll make a statement. I'm gonna say Gyökeres scores, Eze scores, and William Saliba. Why not? William Saliba. We'll say that. Right. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one. Hopefully we get all 3 points. Come on, you Gunners. And any support appreciated. Right, take care.